Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. Iran has denied reports that a proposed memorandum of understanding with the United States has been finalised, saying negotiations are still underway and differences remain over some clauses. A source close to Iran's negotiating team rejected reports claiming the document had been completed and was only awaiting official announcement by both sides. According to Iranian media, the source said such reports are not consistent with the facts and that the text has not yet been finalised. The Iranian source said differences still persist over some clauses of the proposed agreement. Iran has also not formally informed the Pakistani mediator that the text of the Memorandum of Understanding has been finalised. US Vice President J.D. Vance has said that Washington and Tehran have made a lot of progress toward an agreement, but several sticking points remain before President Donald Trump can approve a potential memorandum of understanding. Speaking to reporters, Vance said the United States was not there yet with Iran, although both sides were close to a possible agreement. He said Washington and Tehran were going back and forth on a couple of language points and made a lot of progress. He added that it was hard to say exactly when or if President Trump would sign the Memorandum of Understanding. US Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has said the United States and Iran may be close to an agreement to wind down the war, but any deal depends on President Donald Trump's approval and several key conditions, including free navigation in the Strait of Hormuz. Speaking at the White House, Bessent said he spoke by phone with the Omani ambassador, who assured him that there are no plans to impose a toll tax or tolling mechanism on the Strait of Hormuz. The Treasury Secretary said Washington will not tolerate any effort to impose a tolling system in the Strait of Hormuz. The US military has denied Iranian state media claims that an American aircraft was shot down near Bushehr, saying no US aircraft were destroyed and all American air assets remain accounted for. US Central Command said no American aircraft had been shot down near Bushehr, despite a claim broadcast by Iranian state television. Iranian state TV had reported that Iranian armed forces had shot down an aircraft over the skies of Jam Governorate, located in Bushehr province along Iran's Persian Gulf coast. The US has said it has imposed new sanctions on Iran's military oil trade, even as Washington and Tehran reached a tentative agreement to extend their ceasefire and lift restrictions on shipping through the Strait of Hormuz. The Treasury Department said it had sanctioned 8 vessels involved in transporting Iranian crude oil and petroleum products to global markets. The vessels included the Marshall Islands-flagged oil tanker Flora, the Comoros-flagged crude oil tanker Honkayo, and the Panama-flagged tanker Ilgap. The US Treasury Department has removed 76 individuals, vessels, and entities from its sanctions blacklist in what officials describe as an effort to strengthen the effectiveness of the sanctions program. Officials say the move is aimed at focusing enforcement on higher-risk targets and reducing unnecessary compliance burdens on businesses. The Treasury Department noted that some of the delisted entities no longer exist, while others involved individuals who had died. NATO member Romania has said that a drone injured 2 people in a southeastern city during an overnight Russian attack on neighbouring Ukraine, the first time in the war that a drone had hit a densely populated area in Romania and caused injuries. A NATO spokesperson posted on X that the alliance condemned Russia's recklessness and that NATO will continue to strengthen its defences against all threats, including drones. Romanian authorities said the drone hit the roof of a 10-storey block of flats in Galati and caused an explosion. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.